Hello everyone, welcome to my kitchen. I'm Velmore. Today's recipe is going to be the last one for 2022 and I'm going to be taking the next 2 weeks off. But let's dive into today's recipe from the Final Fantasy Cookbook. And I will be making a dish that is served during holiday festivities in Final Fantasy XIV. This is a roasted duck with orange glaze. This is Starlight Dodo. Let's get started. So what I want to do now is take off the neck of the duck. And me being resourceful and not wanting to waste that, it looks like I'm going to use that. Maybe I'll make some duck stock. Now, a technique the book calls for is to pour boiling water over the duck to tighten the skin. So I'm going to pour some boiling water over this half. Then flipping it over and repeating the process. Now I'm going to generously salt the duck. And I'm going to put that into the refrigerator for at least 24 hours. So I'll see you tomorrow. For my duck, I'm going to crush some garlic and cut a lemon, an orange, and a shallot in half. Now into the cavity of the duck, I'm going to stick my lemon, orange, shallot, garlic, and a sprig of rosemary. Then I will tie the legs together and season generously with black pepper. And breast side up, I'm going to put this into the oven for an hour. So after being in the oven for an hour, I flipped the duck and I'm going to leave it in for another 25 minutes before I start adding the glaze. But first I have to make the glaze. That's going to start with honey, orange juice, and molasses. And I'm going to give everything a mix. The Starlight Celebration is an in-game event that encompasses the holiday season and usually spans the middle to end of December. Now, I don't know what all the events are or what kind of fun decorations are about, and the only real information I've found about it comes from some quest from the crier. The Starlight Celebration can be traced back to ancient Ishgard. Long ago, a terrible battle claimed countless lives, leaving thousands of children orphaned in the harsh, cold weather of Korthas. Unable to bear their suffering, Ishgardian knights would offer these children board and lodging within the barracks. Of course, this was expressly forbidden, but the knights devised a plan to sneak them in, disguising the children in jackets of their scarlet uniforms. Owing to their generosity, the children survived the winter and lived to pay forward the kindness they had received. The former orphans would adorn themselves in scarlet uniforms, delivering gifts to children on the coldest week of the year. Thus, the Starlight Celebration was born. Over the years, the celebration has undergone gradual changes. The snowy-bearded captain of the kind-hearted knights has become known as the Saint of Nymea, and children believe that he delivers their hopes and prayers directly to the goddess herself. Similarly, his red-jacketed knights have become the saint's little helpers. They are particularly beloved by the younglings, for it is their role to bring the gifts to every child who sends a prayer to the spinner. And that's the history that I've been able to find of Starlight. Now, after letting that cook another 25 minutes, I am going to glaze half of it. And I'm going to return that to the oven for another 25 minutes, flip it over, and repeat glazing the other side. So I've only had duck a few times, but so far I'm pretty sure this is my favorite preparation of it. It was perfectly cooked. The meat was juicy and tender, rich and just so full of flavor. The sweet and tangy glaze counterbalances the rich meat wonderfully. While this would be paired wonderfully with any side dish you had on your holiday table, I think especially this would be nice with some roasted veggies and roasted potatoes. And before I go, I want to wish all of yins happy holidays, happy new year, because like I said, this will be the last video for a few weeks while I take some time off for the holidays. So I'll see all of yins in 2023. And thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram or Twitter. I'll have the links in the description below. And come on back in a few weeks for another recipe.